Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes, a program that has been built on flash, excitement, swagger, even once a gold turnover chain. But the fundamentals of this program, substance. We'll have plenty of substance and swagger from the Canes today. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a fellow ACC opponent. And the Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Miami will have some work to do after that short return. The flash, the style, the swagger, these two really define an era of great college football, and it's always fun to see them square off.
So well put, Reese. I mean, two flashy programs, and when they're rocking, they're rocking. The state of Florida's rocking. Everybody's wanting to go to Miami and Florida State. This is a big one, Palmer.
Yeah, and David, you and I can appreciate this because we were playing back in the day when these two programs really had it rolling, when they had so much NFL talent and speed on the field, it seemed like each and every year. And this was a game that always seemed to determine the national championship picture at the end of the year.
Coming after it. They'll run the screen. Oh, what a move. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So the Florida State Seminoles offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay. It's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality. Let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And back to throw, it's Uiagalelei. Caught. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Ward. using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The run from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Canes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. On the move, it's Benson. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The offense set for a 1st down play. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. A deep tradition of backers who make plays and get after quarterbacks. Ray Lewis could do it all back in the day, just like this guy is.
And they look the same, don't they? They look the part, just big, physical, huge guys, but the speed element always there, always in the backfield, making plays.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
The Seminoles will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass. It's Uiagalelei. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Line gets set. 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll turn to Martinez. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They think there's room to run to the right here. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. This offense has a second down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. From the gun, the ground game. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Canes are on the move. The give to the single back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll go right back to him. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They've got the screen set up. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Canes are threatening in the red zone. With the catch, it's Horton. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
The Hurricanes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Ward. Makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll just keep slinging it. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. This defense has been able to force a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? Grabbed behind the line. It's Martinez. And that one did not work. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with the field goal, we're tied here in the second quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Benson. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. 2nd and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Uiagalelei. On target to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Williams. This series is littered with Florida State heartbreaks in close games, but the last time they met, it was the Noles pulling out a close one.
Florida State found a way to get it done. If you can not involve the kicker, a lot of times in this series, things will go well, but they executed. They made the plays they needed to. They got one in a row, Palmer. Can they get two?
And, David, at the end of the day, it was just Florida State that executed there. They made a few more plays, a few more explosive plays, didn't make the same mental errors, and that's why they won that game close.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Lets it fly. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to run it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Third and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Yeah, and I like this. The QB, you can tell. Quick read. See it. Get the ball out of your hands. Get the ball out wide to your playmaker. Let him do the rest. No monkey business. No waiting in the pocket. No indecision. Nice job. He did a great job reading it and getting it out of his hands.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. They're trailing by just 4 to UTSA. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Martinez on the carry. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Looking to throw for it. They're working that left side. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Back to throw, it's Ward. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He wants to throw. It's caught downfield. And that is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He wants to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Restrepo. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. It's complete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Looking to throw on second down. Fires into the end zone. He caught it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to go up top. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricane.
and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. So an 82-yard drive there. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give is to Williams. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on second down. Ball in the air, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Canes! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, between the coaches who have matched wits in this game and the players and the unforgettable moments, Miami, Florida State is must-see TV, and today is no different. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. Oh, man, he goes down, and he's going to lose yardage on that one. On second down, he'll let it fly. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds space on the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will... And the ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Ward. He's got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They'll go to the air. Floats it out in space. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The hand to the running back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. The Seminoles are marching down the field. Running back searching for a hole. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Back to throw, it's Uiagalelei. Got him downfield. At the 20, he's got space. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Morlock. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Oh, so close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They want to just keep throwing it. He caught it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Seminoles. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium.
They'll throw it on first down. Quick completion on the out.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTSA. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Ward. Using the quick game.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Touchdown, Miami! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Caught near the sideline, it's Benson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. To the air. It's Uiagalelei. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. No passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down set.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Took a shot as he threw. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. The Noles will send out the punt unit. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll give it on the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Hurricanes decide to punt it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To throw, it's Uiagalelei. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
We make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Horton. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Here on 2nd down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Restrepo. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He finds his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Canes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking for the score. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricane! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Looking to throw it to Uiagalelei. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Quickly to the tight end. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And the Seminoles are rolling down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Douglas. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Got a man. It's Morlock. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air. It's Uiagalelei. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to pass. Got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, no!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Vanderbilt rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They move the tight end all over. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the air, it's Ward, trying to get to it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Florida State, 24.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Going up top on 1st down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 2nd down, he'll fire. The sure hands, it's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Getting some heat. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Offense getting set for 1st down. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.